I have a master's in forensic science, which people think is working with dead bodies, but I specialized in IT forensics. So you think incognito mode works? Well, I'm here to tell you, ew, you need to clean more than just your browser history. Seriously, start with the keyboard. Alex? So, my round is all about gathering evidence, and I've got a number of questions here. All you have to do is answer correctly. Or not. I'm not your mum. Whatever. Here's your first question. I've found a tented arch, a central pocket whorl, and an ulnar loop. What type of evidence have I collected from our crime scene?
A tented arch?
A tented arch,
Okay.
a central pocket whorl, and an ulnar loop. Alex, what have you gone for?
DNA?
Okay.
I even put a question mark on it.
I love that. So you're not sure if it's DNA or you're not sure if that's how to spell it? Okay, what about you, Sarah?
I said hair.
Richard, what about you?
Camping equipment.
Well, the answer is fingerprints.
Oh.
Those are the names of patterns you'll find on your fingerprints. Question 2. I'm afraid our investigation has taken a dark turn. My Sokos have discovered a body, which is integral for putting together a timeline. My question is this: which of these stages of death comes first? We've got rigor mortis, alga mortis, putrefaction.
Now, did you take your work into the field?
I did practice. I practiced for the Serious Fraud Office for 3 years.
For 3 years?
I did.
And how hard was it to get last in that situation?
That's kind of why I left, because apparently not a funny field.
No.
Okay, Alex, what have you got for me?
Went for rigor mortis.
Okay.
You know, it's that thing in all those programs, like, rigor mortis is set in.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see if that comes first. Sarah, what did you put?
Yeah, I answered the same.
Richard, do you know
Yes.
which one did you think comes first?
I put Algor because I didn't think that would be a process between the stiffening of rigor mortis, which we all enjoyed in the Hitchcock film Frenzy, and putrefaction. So I thought maybe Algor.
Okay, so the correct answer is alga mortis.
Yes.
Which is when the body reaches ambient temperature.
That's right.
Okay, question 4. Now, as I mentioned before, my area of expertise was IT forensics, which means I actually got in trouble every time I brought a dead body to work. But old habits die hard, so to help me with my round tonight, Alex, Sarah, Richard, please welcome my glamorous assistant, John Doe. Please join me in my morgue. How comfortable are you guys around John and inside of John?
Good, I feel fine about this.
Feels like a weird start to a Westlife concert, this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fine. We won't be on these stools in the chorus.
You can't work in forensic pathology without a thorough understanding of how the human body works. So, for that reason, in this final part, I have brought along some learning aids kindly donated by John here. You're each going to take it in turns to come forward and help me identify some vital organs. If any of you can find the organs I'm looking for, I'll award you 2 points. Richard, you're up first.
OK. Yes.
So, there is a very useful liquid called the vitreous humor I can analyze to determine things like time of death. But which organ am I getting it from? And just to help you, I've narrowed it down to something in this bowl.
What organ are you getting it from?
I think you should pick them up and have a look.
Richard.
In the bowl. Okay.
Lung.
Why is that a lung?
Smoker.
Smoking lung. Very good.
Thank
Smoker's
you.
lung.
Eye.
Yep. It is an eye. The other way around, it's a chupa chup, but that way around, it's an eye. Yeah. And this one?
That's haddock.
That is kidney.
No, it's a bit large for that. It is...
Stomach.
Yes, it is. But which of those 3 are you going to get your
Eye.
my vitreous humor from? You're going to go with the eye?
I'm getting it from the eye,
You're
mate.
getting it from the eye.
I'm getting it from
Why the eye?
Mate. I just started work 2 minutes ago. I've had no training. There's not been a safety demo. I'm right next to a saw. I could do anything. I'm very highly strung.
You're a maverick. You know what? Because you have the saw, I'm going to give you the points.
Thank
but
you.
also because that is the correct
It is
answer.
right.
That is correct. It is the eye. points to Richard.
Vitreous is part of the kind of eye juice.
It is the eye
It's
juice.
eye juice,
It is
vitreous.
the eye juice. Nicely done. That's 2 points, Richard. OK, Sarah, you're next. Please come join me.
Do you know what's depressing about this show? I just feel like my ability to break a very thin plank is now looking like not much compared to the amount of preparation that has gone into this round.
I wanted props. They said no to the Bukkake demonstration. They said no.
OK, Sarah, one of these organs can regenerate like a superhero. In fact, you could lose almost half of it and it would grow back. But your organs, I've nicely placed into that, yes.
Yeah.
So which of those three can regenerate if you lose up to almost half of it?
Bowel.
Yes.
It's not bowel, though. Maybe it is. Tongue.
Yeah.
And this guy is,
Skate.
this goes, there.
Ish. But what do you think it is?
This, my friend, is a liver. Yeah. OK, now I don't think the liver can grow back. But I think between bowel and tongue.
So for 2 points, what have you narrowed it down to?
OK, I'm going to say tongue.
OK, it isn't.
Then I'm going to say bowel.
Still isn't.
Then I definitely
You narrowed it down to 3.
have absolutely narrowed it down.
I'm so sorry.
Good.
You didn't get the
Sure.
point.
No, that's OK.
You did a great job.
Very good.
OK, Alex, last but not least, please make your way to the examination table. Final question, Alex, for 2 points. Which of these organs has its own electrical system? You've got the final kidney dish right there with your options. Go ahead, just get on in there.
Ear. Oh, it's dripping.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ear.
John lives! John lives!
That is a plot twist.
Yeah. It's a credit on your CV.
So can you identify the 3 organs that I've put into your bowl?
So one of them's an ear. One of them's, I don't know what that is. Is that like a heart?
No.
Is it
I'll give you a clue.
OK.
Everyone else has
Kidney.
thought that they had it.
kidney?
It's
Yeah.
fucking kidney.
OK, that's a kidney.
Yeah.
Is that like your stomach?
No, that's your stomach.
So what's that then? Is that a heart?
Yeah, that's a heart.
How do you feel the schools are doing with bringing science on in education?
Ear, kidney, heart.
One of them has its own electrical system. Which one do you think it is?
Would it be like heart? Because isn't it like they restarted with like a defibrillator?
It is a heart. It's a heart. Well done, Alex. That's 2 points.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's it for my round. Sarah, you scored 0? Really? She scored 0?
That feels very on brand for me.
Alex scored 2. But Richard scored 3.